Doesn't it feel great to be alive on a Tuesday afternoon on summer vacation on YouTube or what? What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing on a beautiful May Tuesday afternoon? I hope you guys had a lovely weekend and a lovely Memorial Day as well. Happy, almost Friday. We're one day closer to Friday and the weekend. Woo, woo. But anyway, guys, welcome back to the channel of Positive Time with Ryan. So in today's episode, we are going to talk some breaking news out of the NFL, and then we will have mental health story time. Sorry, guys, I forgot to hit the pause button a little bit. But yes, guys, the breaking news out of the NFL is we are officially 100 days away from 2025 NFL football. The 2025 NFL season is 100 days away. So my question for you guys is, who do you guys have to become the Super Bowl champions? Let me know down below in the comment section. Let me know who will play in the Super Bowl. Let me know down below. All right, guys, now it is time for a little story time / mental health talk, since mental health month is this month, in the month of May. And today's topic is, what is the difference between a behavioral hospital and a mental hospital? And believe me, guys, there is a difference. Biggest difference, guys, number one, a behavioral hospital is the definition of a short-term mental hospital. Most people that are in a behavioral hospital are there on drug rehab, alcohol rehab, and also any type of mental health. Usually a social worker in the emergency room at a general hospital, or like a psychologist or a psychiatrist, they will usually put people who need to be hospitalized for mental health and treated in what is called a short-term mental hospital, which is the definition of a behavioral hospital. Or if they need to be there while waiting for a bed in a mental hospital, which we'll get to in a minute, they would go to what is called a behavioral hospital. Literally, guys, 80% of mental health people that need to be hospitalized go to what is called a behavioral hospital. Again, short-term mental hospital and all that. So it usually, if they need to do drug or alcohol rehab, there is a lot of behavioral hospitals that have programs for that as well. If there is people that are having mental health problems, they can treat that as well. So it really, a behavioral hospital treats a variety of reasons. Some behavioral hospitals even have what is called outpatient treatment, which is where people go and they do the groups and their activities at the behavioral hospital, and then at the end of the day, they can actually go home. So they both, so a lot of behavioral hospitals do both inpatient and outpatient treatment, which is very unique because not a lot of facilities can do both. So yeah, like if I was going to the ER for mental health, and the social worker thinks I need to go inpatient, which is where I'm be admitted to a mental hospital, 9 out of 10 times I will be sent to a behavioral hospital. 9 out of 10. Even if I have to go to a state hospital, they would put me on hold and put me in a behavioral hospital while awaiting for that spot to open up at a state hospital. Now we actually get to the call. What is a mental hospital? Well, back in the old days, really what they say right now is that a mental hospital is more of a, either it's too two things. It could be there are actually mental hospitals that are not called behavioral hospitals, and they are short-term mental health clinics. Those facilities can usually hold people up to 30 to 60 days, but usually no longer than that. A lot of people understand that the reason they changed a mental hospital into behavioral hospitals is literally, well, I actually don't know the reason. Isn't that funny? But yeah, guys, people that are in mental hospitals are not, Echo. No, they're not. Literally, people like you and I, there's a lot of people like you and I that are in mental hospitals. They're phenomenal, lovely people, but they're just, like, they need help. And that's why they're there. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all, okay? Like I said, every facility is different, and that is true. But like mainly people in a mental hospital are not always going to be there for like alcohol or drug and all that. But not every, like I said about a behavioral hospital, not every behavioral hospital facility can treat drug and alcohol. There's very few, at least where I'm at, where there's a behavioral hospital that can actually treat drug and alcohol. Very few. I don't know about where you guys live at, but definitely where I live at, there's maybe about one or two behavioral health hospital facilities that can actually do both inpatient and outpatient for drug, alcohol, as well as mental health. I don't know about where you guys are at, but where I'm at, it's a little bit like that. So, but don't be afraid, guys. Most people that are in state hospitals are people like you and I, but they literally have severe mental health issues and all that. People literally think that if you're in a mental hospital, you're dangerous, you're crazy, and maybe that is the case in some ways, but in a lot of cases, it's actually not. Most people in state hospitals are people like you and I, and they need help. They're going through something and they need help. And that's why they're in a state hospital. And yeah, it may be long term, but people like you and I literally, they at the end of the day, they are like you and I. And so, you don't need to judge them. They've been through a lot and all that. So really, a mental hospital, guys, is basically a hospital that treats people that have mental health issues. These can be people that have self-harm, PTSD, schizophrenia, even suicide, and all that. And you know what? It's not a bad thing. There is nothing wrong with admitting, hey, I'm going through a mental health crisis. I need help. Or if I don't get this help, I'm going to do this or this. And it's very important that you guys know that and are aware of that. You know what? I've been taken to mental hospitals by police, and it's never ended badly. It's always been a positive outcome, which is lovely. I'm really thankful for that. But I want you guys to understand that, like, if you're going to go to a behavioral or a mental hospital, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't even mean you are a dangerous person. At the end of the day, it's like any other person. You need help. And that's why you're going there, is you're going to go there and you're going to get the help you need. So people always tell me that, you should never, that you should be afraid. Well, you know what? Most people that are in mental hospitals are people like you and I, like I've said. And they're great people, and they're just going through a little rough patch, and they need help, and that's why they're there. It doesn't make them dangerous, and it doesn't make them a bad human being at all. So I hope that kind of cleared things up. Again, I don't know about where you guys live, but where I live right here in the city of Trees of Boise, Idaho, we have about 10 behavioral hospitals in Boise, and only 2 of them actually do drug alcohol rehab along with mental health at the exact same time. And those 2 facilities I've been admitted to, surprisingly. So, yeah. I don't know about where you guys are at or where you guys live, but where I'm at, there's only about 2 behavioral hospitals that can do inpatient treatment and outpatient for both drug, alcohol, and mental health. Again, about where you guys live, if you guys live somewhere else, I want to know what you guys have and all that. Please let me know down below. I'm very intrigued and interested to know what you guys have. Okay, guys. So yeah, again, the month of May is kind of coming to an end. I want to just let you guys know on what we're going to do in the month of June. Every Monday in June, we will do a Mental Health Monday, because actually June is Mental Health Men's Awareness Month. So we will only do mental health talk only on Mondays in the month of June. But I have a lot of fun stuff planned for you guys in June. I don't have like all the details yet, but we're gonna have a fun, grand old time in the month of June, and I'm very, very excited to have you guys on that experience with me. So it's going to be a lovely month of June, and I can't wait for you guys to be a part of it. But we will be doing Mental Health Monday in June, but only on Mondays will be Mental Health Talk in June. Only Mondays for Mental Health Monday, and that June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay, so that is all I have for today's episode of Positive Time with Ryan. Before I end the episode, guys, if there is anything more about my story time in a mental hospital you guys want me to go a little more deeper in, please let me know. There is nothing off limits. Everything is on the table. Any of your questions you have for me, I am willing to answer. I am willing to let you know. But I also want to make this very crystal clear, guys. It is number one, what I went through is just my experience, but I want you to, excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. I want you guys to know that it is okay not to be okay, and that you guys are never ever alone. Whatever you guys are ever going through, there is always someone else probably going through the exact same thing, or maybe worse. So it really is surprising that literally you truly are never alone in the fight with mental health. And you guys need to understand that, yeah, mental health can be a sensitive topic at times. But number one, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to tell someone, hey, I'm not okay. I'm actually going through this and all that. And most importantly, number two is that you guys are never, ever alone. And you know what? I always say it's easier said than done. And maybe at times it is. But yeah, you guys are never, ever alone and all of that. So, all right, guys. Yeah, so just let me know if there's anything else particular you guys want me to cover or talk about. But I'm excited for the month of June, guys. It's going to be a fun time on the channel for sure. We got a lot of unique things planned. Who knows? Maybe I'll run into a grizzly bear and have a grand old time with a grizzly bear. You just never know in these days. But all right, guys, you know what the drill is. Drop a like if you enjoyed. If you were new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel down below. And y'all guys, kids, happy summer vacation. And almost, guys, well, it's one day closer to Friday and the weekend. So, but all right, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll see all you guys right back here tomorrow in the next episode.